Hey everyone, happy midweek, happy hump day. I wanted to pop on and show you some more inking. So Chalk Couture has these really cool canvas bags, and so what I'm going to do today is ink a canvas bag. They're very heavy duty, and I thought it'd be really cool to do a two-step inking to show you guys. So I'll do step one now and then let it dry. I like to let mine air dry for a while before I ink again. You can take a blow dryer over the top of them, but I kind of want to show you this. So what I'm doing, I've used this transfer before, so you'll see some staining on it. So this is a Ballerina, and in the corners are these little markers. So now if I was to chalk, I would line up, when I do my second step, I'd line up those dots. I don't know if you can see them on here. See those white dots or little stars? You'd line them up together. Well, since I'm inking, I'm not going to put any ink there because I want it to come off. So with chalk, it's easy because it'll just wipe off. So what I'm going to do first, so this will be the first step this morning, and then this evening I'll come back on and we'll have all of this inked and dried, and then we'll apply the rest of the Ballerina. Okay. So last night, if you didn't tune in, I inked a pillowcase and I absolutely love it. I'm excited to add to my farm decor in the house. So this color that I'm using is Regal. And remember, with ink, you can take your time. So with chalk, you need to work a little bit faster. With ink, if I wanted to, I could color each of the letters. I could ink the letters and then take my time and detail all those little lines, but I'm not going to do that today because we are live. Now I'm going to do the outline of the Ballerina in black, and then I'm going to do the stars another color. And the only reason why I'm going to do just her whole thing, I like the black outline, and it stands out really well on these bags. So I'm going to scrape off the excess. So you apply and then scrape off the excess. And then let me get, this is a shimmer copper. It has like a little bit of glittery look to it. I love the shimmer paste. There's, I believe, 3 different ones of the shimmer. My daughter's favorite one right now is gold. She likes all that bling. Last time I did this transfer, I believe I did the stars in like a yellow, and yellow on certain surfaces doesn't pop as well as I'd like it to. I think you need that dark surface for it to pop. Okay, so let's start pulling these up. So remember, you're going to pull side to side or top to bottom or bottom to top. So I'm doing side to side. And remember, when you ink, you always want to have something between your surface you're inking on, and if, like with this bag, there's the back side, I have a board inside of here. I'm going to just pull it off nice and slow. And then remember, with the inks, Also, you want to get them washed fairly quickly so it doesn't clog the pores of your transfer, because these are multi-use transfers. So I've already used this transfer that we're using. I've already used it probably about 5 times so far. Okay, and I decided on my words, I was going to put dance, so dance at the top like no one is watching, and then I figured I'd do it on the black so that I could use the white, because the white really pops on the darker colors. And these words are a lot thinner. So right now I'm scraping off the excess. There we go. Put the lid on that. And then after this dries, so later this afternoon, I'll come live and we'll apply this one. As I said, if you were in a hurry, if I was doing a make and take, we'd probably blow dry them. And the way that you tell that, and these inks do dry fairly quickly, but I like to be extra safe and make sure that they're all the way dry. The way that you can tell that they're all the way dry is if you touch it, and if it's a little bit tacky, then it's still wet. So once it's fully inked, then what you'll do is come in, or once it's fully dry, you'll come in and you'll ink this next part, and then you'll let it dry, and then you'll heat press it. So if you don't have a heat press, and this I forgot to mention last night when I inked the chickens, what you'll do with my heat press, it's 320 for 30 seconds, front and back. And then if you had an iron, you would want to put parchment paper or something over the top and do front and back 4 minutes ironing on your highest setting. No steam. I've had some people say, oh, do I do the steam? It's like, no steam, because you don't want to put the moisture in it. So 4 minutes front and back, and then it's permanent. As an extra caution, what I do is I actually throw mine in the dryer after I've heat pressed them, just to make sure that they're really heat set in before I wash them. And then you can, wash if you ink a shirt, you can wash those, and they turn out great. My daughter has a couple shirts that she wears all the time, and they've been washed multiple times. So the ink is permanent. With the ink, you can use it on ceramic, on canvas. I've heard people, or glass, you could use it on. I like to use, on glass, I sometimes use chalk. So I use chalk or ink. It depends on if I can heat set it. So stay tuned for the finished product of this. If you're interested in your own make and take, please let me know, and I can do a virtual make and take, or an in-home or at a location make and take. Some upcoming things: Friday we will be in Port Orchard for a vendor event from 4 to 8, I believe it is. Let's see. No, 5 to 8. 5 to 8 at an elementary school in Port Orchard, and I'll post that information. And then Saturday we will be in Port Townsend. Cassie and I will, with all of our creations, and one of my amazing teammates is going to come along too with some of her projects. So come check us out. If you have any questions on inking, please let me know. I love using the inks because Cassie's been able to create some of her own t-shirts we pick up from the dollar store or Target, and they've turned out great. She loves unicorns, so she has unicorns on almost all of her t-shirts, and this would make a cute t-shirt for a little girl who loves ballet. So talk to you all later. Have a great day. Enjoy your day and get out and do some crafting or get outside and do something fun. Talk to you later. Bye.